Okay, so I think now that I've got that, I'm going to get into maybe some physics shortly. But before I do that, I think I want to tweak the bag just a little bit more. So let's get into a front view. I'm going to get rid of the background, hide the background and the ground. And in oop, make sure I've got the object selected. And in edit mode, I think I'm going to just grab the top. Oh, let's toggle into X-ray mode, and I will just grab the top of the bag, and because I was in X-ray mode, it grabbed all the way through, so my geometry should be fine. And then I'm going to make sure I've turned on proportional editing, so the circle within the circle icon, top middle of your 3D viewport, and I'm going to push S on my keyboard to scale. And oh, that's not quite what I expected. Okay, so explaining, I see a circle, a gray circle that popped up when I pushed scale. And with proportional editing on, that circle represents the area of influence that you're exerting. So if I roll the wheel up or down, the area of influence is affected differently. And you can kind of see that happening right now. Now, here's the problem: is this isn't what I was expecting. So I must have changed something earlier. So let me just do a Control Z, and I'm gonna on my keyboard hit the period. Yeah, okay. So I've got my pivot point set to the 3D cursor. Let's put that on median point. And now if I push S to scale, yes. So now it's picking sort of the central point of what I have selected. And now when I scale things, it's based more on the center of that. Now that's not what I want either. So let's just take a look here. Now that I've got that little issue fixed, I'm going to push S. I'm going to roll the wheel a little bit down, I think. And I'm going to scale in just subtly. Nothing too crazy. And then again, from the side view, I'll do the same thing again, S, but this time I only want to scale on the y-axis, what I'm seeing from the side to side. And I'm going to scale it down just a little bit more there, although, yeah, I guess that doesn't really have much of an effect. So it's something like that. So now I might do the same thing as well at the bottom, just grabbing a little bit there, and I'm just going to scale down. I'm going to make that a little bigger, I think, and just something like that. All right. And now if I'm in object mode, again, the edges are still fairly hard, but that looks a little bit less like a brick and a little bit more like some type of a bag, sort of one of those hard plastic plastic bags that you have litter in or something like that. So I'm gonna stick with that, I think, for the moments before move and then move on.